Hi everyone, my name is Deepika and I'm here to share Niam's story. He passed away from type 1 GM1 on December 16th, 24 at only 19 months old. To say our family is devastated is still very much an understatement. My husband Arvin and I are both physicians. He cares for critically ill adults in the ICU and I care for adults with cancer. We see suffering and terminal illness every day at work, but nothing prepared us to live it ourselves. The mind warp of diagnosis, the complexity of navigating care, the sheer physical and emotional toll were all consuming. What we did know was that a general sense of the pain that we did not want for our child. Our family was made up of three: myself, my husband Arvin, and our now 4-year-old daughter Ria, and we couldn't wait for baby brother to arrive. Niam came 3.5 weeks early on May 4th, 23, and during labor, the NICU team reassured us that since he was just 3 days preterm, there wouldn't be any issues. But from the start, things weren't quite as ordinary. 2 days after birth, Niam had trouble breathing and was transferred to the NICU. Thankfully, he improved quickly and we went home. Over the next few weeks, a string of little things began to pile up: extensive Mongolian spots, noisy breathing, feeding issues, and a whole lot of sleepiness. He wasn't smiling or moving as much as his sister had at the same age. Each one was brushed off as normal or explained away by him being early. We were told again and again, he's fine, he was just a little early, he's gaining weight, slowly but gaining. It felt like whiplash. Before birth, we were told not to worry about him being preterm. Afterward, everything seemed to be blamed on it. My instincts told me otherwise. After a few hospitalizations, a speech therapist finally heard me, truly listened, advocated on our behalf, which eventually led to further testing and his diagnosis. We got Niam's diagnosis through MyChart when he was 6 months old. The disease would steal his ability to walk, talk, eat, and breathe. It would take away the life I imagined for him, playing with Ria, running through the backyard, and growing up. We dove into research, looked into clinical trials, and tried to access every possible support. Niam got a G-tube and ear tubes. We worked on getting him medical devices and therapies, but as the weeks and months progressed, the reality sank in and there was no available treatment and he would continue to decline. It was soul-crushing. It's a lot. Working, taking care of your kids, now add in complex medical care, advocacy, and the weight of anticipatory grief, and it was an avalanche. We saw families traveling, creating memories, and doing big things, and it made me feel both inspired and guilty. Was I doing enough? Was I showing him enough? In a world that constantly urges us to look ahead and to chase the next milestone, this forced us to slow down, to be present. That's not easy for someone like me. Niam's gentle spirit and the joy he found in the little things nudged me towards making it feel possible. Possible to have space for deep sorrow and still find moments for joy. Niam didn't need much to be happy. His bouncer, ball toy, the pool, and his big sister were enough. He'd sit in that bouncer, rocking away, moving the ball toy around, and breaking out into spontaneous fits of laughter that would immediately bring everyone in the room to join in. He taught me joy isn't found in the big things, it's in the quiet little ones too, and this became my landline, the grounding in the tornado of anticipatory grief. My favorite moments were lying next to him, cupping his cheek as he drifted off to sleep with his little fingers wrapped around mine. He turned to me and gently agoo as he cupped my face with his tiny hands. Eventually, he lost his vision. He stopped smiling at us. He couldn't lift his ball toy. Each decline was heartbreaking. I learned to live in the tension of conflicting truths. It's okay to both want to protect your child from suffering and still desperately wish they could stay. It's okay to make decisions different from others because there are no right answers. The disease was stealing his life, not me. Choosing comfort over continued escalation wasn't giving up. It was loving him fiercely, unconditionally, protectively. Niam passed away in my arms at our home this December. We miss him every day. We carry him with us in everything we do. I often refer to him as my little luminary, guiding me gently, and although I would give anything to have him back with me, I know we made the right decisions for him and our family. I know our time was filled with love. To the other families in this room, whether you're just beginning this journey, in the thick of it, or walking in grief, please know that you are not alone. I share in your heartbreak and in your love. Thank you for letting me share Niam's story alongside yours. I am so grateful for the Cure GM1 Foundation and hope that one day soon, no family will have to endure what ours and so many of yours have. Thank you.
So now we're going to hear from Megan Reindell, and she's going to talk about her story with her son, Ben. And you have one slide with his pictures. Okay.
Hi, my name's Megan. My son, Ben, is going to be 11 next week. Ben got diagnosed with juvenile GM1, December 22 of 23. Ben is a ball of energy. He's wild. Probably heard him before you'll see him. His diagnosis started off his speech, right? Nobody listened to me either. I knew something was wrong. My husband didn't believe me. I'm like, there's something not right. Like, he was falling off the island, running down the driveway. When he would run down the driveway, he would fall. And I'm like, for 3 years. And that was around the age of 6. So when he got diagnosed, he was supposed to actually go in for a saliva swab for more testing. So I went by myself. They didn't do a saliva swab. That was the first kid that they had diagnosed with GM1. His type. She actually cried to me. I stared at her. Like, it was really, really weird. Ben's still good. His speech is definitely affected. He's functioning closer to a 3-year-old level, but he's still wild. He has time. I think if there's not there likely won't be a cure for Ben in his lifetime. But as long as no other family has to deal with this again, like, it's a win, right? So yeah, I hope you guys get to meet him. Thank you.
Eva tiene 12 años y Franco 9. Vivimos en Buenos Aires, Argentina. Después de un largo recorrido de consultas médicas, evaluaciones y terapias, hace 3 años, el 2 de mayo del 2022, nos informaron que Eva tenía deficiencia de beta-galactosidasa y que existía una gran posibilidad de que ella y su hermano padecieran una enfermedad sin cura ni tratamiento, con pronóstico de vida de pocos años. Ese día fue el peor de mi vida. Recordarlo y compartir lo que nos toca vivir siempre es difícil. Un mes más tarde confirmamos que Eva y Franco tienen GM1 juvenil. Y a pesar de estar devastados, nunca bajamos los brazos. Rápidamente nos pusimos en contacto con médicos de nuestro país y en Estados Unidos, que nos orientaron y nos permitieron iniciar una terapia génica para Franco y comenzar un tratamiento farmacológico con Eva hacia fines de ese mismo año. Hoy en día, cuando me preguntan, ¿cómo están los chicos?, mi respuesta es bien, porque así lo siento. Ellos son felices, van al colegio, disfrutan de muchas actividades. Tener un diagnóstico nos permitió comprender sus limitaciones y también sus necesidades. Nos ayuda a entender por qué pequeñas acciones, como bajar solos un escalón, algo que quizás ayer podían hacer, hoy les resultan imposibles, pero tal vez mañana vuelvan a intentarlo. Por otra parte, nunca tenemos nada asegurado con Eva y Franco. Vivimos pendientes de cómo comen, mastican, tragan, duermen, del habla, del juego, de su motricidad. Es realmente agotador. Luchamos para que la pérdida de capacidades sea mínima, pero GM1 siempre lleva ventaja. Vemos cómo la enfermedad les quita posibilidad de sociabilizar con sus pares, cómo la dificultad en el habla los aleja de los demás, los frustra y también los enoja. El celular me recuerda momentos pasados y entonces tomo conciencia de cómo la enfermedad nos va quitando de forma gradual tantas habilidades. Es como una tortura lenta, sin dolor aparente, pero con un dolor profundo, siempre latente, siempre a punto de emerger ante cualquier situación imprevista. Por eso, constantemente tenemos que rearmarnos para seguir adelante. Se requiere mucho trabajo para ver lo que Eva y Franco necesitan. Todos los meses realizamos más de una decena de trámites administrativos para autorizar terapias, asegurar la provisión de medicamentos e insumos para la dieta cetogénica que Eva debe seguir. Además del colegio, Eva tiene 6 espacios terapéuticos y 2 recreativos. Franco tiene 8 espacios terapéuticos y 1 recreativo. Son más de 20 profesionales, sin contar médicos, que tienen una mirada sobre ellos. Proponen metas, realizan evaluaciones. La responsabilidad de asegurar la continuidad y de que todos estemos alineados recae en nosotros, los padres. Es una carga enorme. Es como dirigir una pequeña empresa. Al mismo tiempo, para nosotros es fundamental aprovechar los momentos en familia y con amigos. Aunque resulte difícil, nos proponemos viajar y sumar experiencias y conocer nuevos lugares. Cada año vamos a la playa en verano, a esquiar en invierno. Intentamos transmitirles nuestros intereses, como el surf, el esquí o la pasión por Harry Potter. Mantenemos la esperanza de que las investigaciones avancen, de que haya un tratamiento para ellos y para todas las personas afectadas, con la esperanza de que los diagnósticos puedan hacerse más rápido, incluso antes del nacimiento. Al menos en nuestro país hay mucho desconocimiento sobre las enfermedades raras, no solo en la gente en general, sino también entre médicos y terapeutas. Nosotros tardamos 5 años en obtener el diagnóstico de Eva. El primer síntoma que notamos en ella fue la dificultad motriz, a los 4 años. Luego apareció el tartamudeo y a los 6, cuando empezó la primaria, la dificultad en el aprendizaje se volvió evidente. Ese año tuvimos la primera consulta con la genetista. Aunque nos hablaban de retraso en el desarrollo e insistían que los niños siempre avanzan a su ritmo, pero nunca pierden habilidades y conocimientos, esto no era así, no es así. Yo no estaba imaginando cosas, mi hija sí perdía habilidades y durante todo un año no pudimos continuar con las consultas y estudios médicos debido al aislamiento por la pandemia. El aislamiento también nos impidió darnos cuenta de que Franco comenzaba a tener los mismos síntomas que su hermana. El primero fue el tartamudeo. Pensamos que estaba imitando a Eva, pero a los pocos meses de retomar el colegio, en preescolar, nos citaron para comentarnos que notaban dificultades motrices. Nosotros lo atribuíamos al hecho de que no había ido al jardín el año anterior. Ese fue el segundo peor día que recuerdo. Salí del colegio muy angustiada. Me pesaba no haberme dado cuenta de lo que le estaba pasando a Franco. Hasta ese momento, mi mayor preocupación era que pronto él alcanzaría a Eva en conocimientos y habilidades. Desde que nació, Franco fue un sol. Siempre fue el preferido de las maestras. Recuerdo que en sala de 2 una docente me dijo, por lo bajo, tu hijo es un 10. Le hice unas pruebas y hace todo perfecto. Esos momentos, esos hermosos recuerdos, también duelen. Los momentos felices que compartimos con nuestros hijos a menudo vienen acompañados de un sabor agridulce. Y siempre resulta difícil. Aún así, seguimos disfrutando con ellos y luchando por su bienestar.